Hello, all you Gary Bears above and beyond and around the world. Welcome to another edition of the Gad Bad Review. Yes, we're going to go over one of my favorite types of films, animation, kids movies, because they're usually fun and they draw in a really good audience, depending on who the director and who's in it and who is actually in the theater with you. But BoxTrolls actually had me for a loop because it's the same animation as three previous movies I believe they've done. But here's where I stand on this animation. Nowadays, it has a common thread. To use the broader gags, flash speed pacing, but unlike those studios that do that, Lakia Entertainment, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, tends to stick to their own guns. It actually stays loyal to their own direction. Thing is, BoxTrolls isn't any different from their last few films, considering there's only been like three big budget films that actually made it to the big screen. From this company, you had this film BoxTrolls, you had Caroline and Paranorman. Now, but like those two, BoxTrolls follows the same course. The same course. Thing is, there's no hiding the love for the horror movie genre, but placing a kid film aspect to it, it seems to be a little bit hard, to put together, but it works. Here now. Granted, I really did enjoy the cast. They were awesome. Couldn't ask for a better cast here. I mean, you had Ben Kingsley, you had Jared Harris, Nick Frost, Richard Ayoade, you had Morgan and Tracy Morgan. You had Ella Fanning. I mean, but when you add some 90s voiceover heroes of mine, and I mean this, Mr. Steve Blum and Maurice LaMarche, and come on, Mr. D. Bradley Baker. Now, if you don't know any of those names, I implore you to crawl out from your rock, because these voices are from the 90s. Well, they at least got their fame from the 90s, from their voices from my childhood, from Pinky and the Brain to Doug to Cat Dog, Rocco's Modern Life. I mean, the list goes on, and I feel like I just gave every 90s kid there like a little TV boner there. Really? Did you really put that in the script? I can't believe you guys put that in the script. Shut up, Steve. You're the one who did it. I know you did. Now, with all these guys and gals made this movie come alive, I did love the fact they put smack in the middle of the world of BoxTrolls. They, like we saw the side of who they are, what they're doing. Are they really what they're saying? What people are saying about them? The thing is, the overall storyline, I did like it. Look, I get it. I'm putting too much into this. It's a kids film. I'm not really the target audience. But come on, you have to have, you have a budgeted movie for kids. It still needs to grab the audience, and unfortunately, it really didn't. It was kind of like Paranorman, where it was like really awkward. It didn't really bring in a lot of people. It ended up, only giving a few target fans a look at this genre, and it's a different genre for kids to enjoy. Paranorman and Coraline and BoxTrolls, they have this thing about them where it may be the animation that's destroying them, or not, that's not giving the kids to enjoy it, but it seems to have a certain set of fans, like a handful of fans that like going to these movies, that like going every time, that like seeing this type of animation. Now, if you didn't, now unfortunately it didn't do this. Now, do that if anything, this film is going to be the least attractive film, at least in animation genre aspects this year. And actually, it has nothing to do with the actors' performances or the animation, which was great, by the way. I've always loved stop motion animation. I was a huge Gumby fan back in the day. Seriously, guys, you're gonna age me like that? Come on, seriously, Gumby. You couldn't go like Wallace and Gromit. You had to go. Forget it. The the anyway, the actuality is that this film doesn't, like I said, it doesn't reach certain people's comfort zone. like I said, it's kind of like sci-fi shows or movies. Like taking a point, Firefly. It has a certain set of fans that really enjoy really enjoy that aspect of it, of the show. Same thing with these types of films. There's only 3 from this company, and all 3 have the same aspects, the same animation, the same type of story, and the same writing. That's what really got me to enjoy it. I actually loved Coraline. I fell in love with Paranorman, and BoxTrolls was actually really good. This, despite the fast pacing and all the other stuff. Honestly and personally, like I said, I actually enjoyed it. I didn't really enjoy it a lot, but a little. Where it's one of those math films, especially for people who don't really enjoy these films, where it kept me entertained. It's a little bit on the dark, a tad campy at some points, but it's visually endearing. Now, I only recommend it for those who happen to enjoy these types of films, and I know you probably saw that coming out anyway, and like its predecessors. Now, if not, just stay away from it. It's not you. You know, it's just one of those films where you're not gonna like it, or you're just gonna it's good. I enjoyed it. And what you should also enjoy is my channel. That is right. Come on, make sure you guys should like, subscribe to my channel. You can do that on the bottom here somewhere. I don't know. I'm just gonna point and do this. But I'm sorry. We're gonna go over. Was it the Hunger Plans, Hunger Glades? Oh, I'm sorry. The Running of Mazes. What? No. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Apparently, we're gonna go over Maze Runner. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And yeah, I guess that's it. Bye.